Okay, so now I'm going to show you our reports tile and the different kinds of reports that you can generate from within Inchip with the information that we have from your company. So the first one I'm going to go into is this first one here for supplier cost. So click on view. So just before I choose supplier, you can see it shows you your cost over time and the documents that you've gotten in over time. And you can see we have the 12 months of the year here. So this is from when you started your company with Inchip. So if I go in here and I'll just go into this supplier. So this would be like every February, every March, every April, so on, so on. And the same with the documents since you started your company. And the next one then is nominal ledger spend. So pretty self-explanatory. You can choose your nominal ledger from this drop down here, and it will show you month on month. So again, every April since you joined or every May since you joined, how much you've spent from that nominal ledger. So I'll just use this one as an example. So you can see here that we have a spike here in April, drops back down in May, and then even in October. So like every April, every May, so on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Perfect. So we have the approver status report. I showed this to you briefly when we were doing our, when we were going through the approval folder, but I'll go through it quickly again. So you just choose your employee here. I've chosen Adrian, and you can see here it shows you the type of document. So blue eye is invoice, the supplier, the date on the document number, who it's awaiting approval by. So Adrian, the date that it was sent to him, and the value of that document. So this one here, documents in. So you can see it says documents last 31 days there. If you click up here, you get this nice little pop-up. So it shows you how many documents you've received in the last hour, day, 7 days, and 31 days. It breaks it down for you into invoices, credit notes, statements, and new documents. New documents are ones that go into your new documents folder that you haven't created templates on yet, or that you had to create templates on. So category spend is actually very similar to your nominal ledger spend. That's why they're the same color. So go in here. You can break this down by set dates will be the main difference. So if I do the same MOT costs, and if I do it from the 1st of April, let's say, to the end of April, generate a report. You can see it shows here just for the month of April, this is how much that we spent on this nominal ledger for MOT costs.
Okay.
You can also click this button here if you wanted to export it to a CSV file to download it to have that information. Next one then is your employee report. So again, similar to category spend, you choose from the drop down. So this time you're going to be choosing an employee from your company, and you choose your start date and end date. So I'm going to choose my employee. So I've chosen onboard team, and I'm just going to do this one from the 1st of May, and just click over here and it will update to the end of May and generate report. So this shows you a breakdown of every action that this employee has taken within the set dates that you specify before you click to generate your report. So on this you can see that onboard team has done a few. So this delivery is going in and confirming deliveries on documents, approving documents, editing documents, forwarding, template edits. You can see here that they've deleted documents. When you delete a document within this report, then it just doesn't show you the information of it anymore. So it breaks it down. Yeah, so you have your supplier name, your document type, your supplier name, your document date, the invoice number, purchase order number, if there is one, the operation they took, and the date and time that they completed that action on.
And I can download a CSV file with all this information as well?
Yeah, so again, you just click this little cloud with the arrow in it, and it will download onto your PC.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect. So the next one then is reconcile statements. So if you use InShip to do statement reconciliation, you can come in here. You can see we've only got 3, but it breaks it down. So the document type is obviously going to be a statement, the month that it was received in, the year, and how many statements were within that. So reconciled one statement in the month of October in 2019, one in December 2019, and one in October 2018. You can click these buttons over here. You can download this as a CSV file, or if you click this, you can generate a PDF. So next we're going to press counts. So this is just a basic breakdown. So you can go in, you can choose your month. There's a drop down there. This is defaulted to the most recent month, so we haven't finished May yet, so it's in April. And it just breaks it down similar to Documents In does, but it's just a different view. So you have your invoices, so how many documents, you can have credit notes and statements. And then finally, supplier routing rules. So this gives you a pop-up of every single supplier that you have on your account and what their rules are and how you have them set up. So you can see you have your supplier name with their code, the currency that they're set up with, their process type, what nominal ledgers are their defaults. So you can see here there's 2 defaults on this. Then their default tax codes. If you have approval switched on, it will say true here, or like this one down here, it will say false if it's not. Custom approvals is if you have custom routing switched on for them. So you can see a few of these here, they all say false, but if you did, that would say true. This shows you if you have a specific approver switched on for this particular company. So with this one, you can see here, approval is true, so it is switched on. This is blank, which would mean that you have it set to any admin to approve. Again, same here. You see that the review is switched on, so that's set to true. There's a particular person assigned to this as a reviewer, so you can see Adrian's name there. Confirm delivery, if that was switched on like this, it would say true. If it's not, it would say false. So with this one where it says that it's true and this is blank here, that means that it's just set to any admin for confirm delivery.
And again, you can download that as a file as well?
Yeah, so just by clicking this, export to CSV, and that would download onto your PC.
Perfect.